Today, we are going to be shooting Tom and Luke Stoltman at the Arnold Classic UK. Let's jump into the video. Before we dive in, today's video is sponsored by www.mulliganbrothers.com, where you can buy the Inspire Change t-shirts and other Mulligan Brothers merchandise. All the support we've had so far, I just want to say thank you. That is what makes all of this possible. So thank you for all your support. And the link is down below to buy a t-shirt. So yeah, we packed up for the day for the shoot and kind of planned it to be a normal shoot. This is our first show that we are doing that isn't just a strongman show. This is a fitness expo. So I've seen Tom and Luke in strongman shows and the crowds are amazing. The attention that they have been receiving, the progression of seeing that over the year has been nuts. It's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
So yeah, we're off to the Arnold Classic UK. Giants are running the strongman show, so that's cool. Massive shout out to Eddie Hall for basically collaborating on this to pull it together. I think a lot of it had to do with Eddie. So yeah, really cool. Excited to see the sort of reaction for the boys. I think it's been a lot for Luke and Tom.
Yeah. Back to like it's just show.
Yeah, so they've had a lot of comps, and then I think it was. I don't think they expected the reaction they've had from the fans and people. So I know it's kind of taken a lot of their energy up. So I don't know how they're going to be feeling for the competition.
Like yesterday, there was like merch and like lines and queues and stuff, and it was mental for the boys. Like
the one thing I would say is the reaction to the boys has been insane. I think it's more than they thought. It's more than anyone thought. We all knew that they'd had an impact so far, but I think people are realising how big of an impact Luke and Tom have had. So I'm really happy for them that they've realised that.
I want to go back in time to when we first met Luke and Tom, and that was this post on Instagram. And it says, Tom and Luke Stoltman making me look like a twig. Thanks for sharing your story. Thank you for taking us around town. Excited to share this. Really think it will help a lot of people. And then I put this at the bottom. Just the start of something with at Luke Stoltman and at Tom Stoltman. This year is going to be a fun one. Now that was over a year ago now. And if you look in that photo, you can see their gym in the background, and it's not even built. It's a building site. Luke and Tom don't even have Stoltman merchandise on their body. So you think about where we're at in the process of their careers. They've not got the gym up and running to the public. They've not even got merchandise. We're over a year later now, and what they've achieved is absolutely mind-blowing. That day or that week, we sat down, we had breakfast, and we discussed about doing the documentary. And I just discussed, my main question to them is, what is your plan for the next year, the next 2 years? And both of them said to win World's Strongest Man, to create a company, to achieve every title in the sport, basically to take over the sport. And I genuinely believed everything they said. So we followed them, and here we are, exactly where, maybe even further than where they said they would be in a year.
Just hold it, sir. What's going on? We're here. Just parked the car up over there. I got my camera on already. Nia's hauling all the gear. Yeah. So we're basically going to find the security entrance now, and hopefully it'll go all smooth and we'll get in. Okay, what's going on, guys? We've just arrived. We've got our security passes on, and we've met up with the whole gang. Kush is actually on the camera. Oh, Kushy, will you show them the t-shirt that we're sponsoring today's video? So the boys are there. Apparently they keep getting mobbed by everybody. Apparently we might be going to see Sylvester Stallone in a second, so that's going to be fun. There's a lot of people here to see the Stoltmans, which is really good for the documentary as well, so all good stuff. I'm still waiting to see how mental it is, because I've been told it's super mental. So we'll try and capture the mentalness, and then after all that, the competition is later tonight. So, sounds like fun? Yeah, what's going on? So we have currently got Dan mic'd up. Tom and Tom mic'd up. Gab's not mic'd up. Tom is. Dan is. And they're saying all kinds of rude things, and I'm having to listen to them all. But no, William has to transcribe every single thing that's said, and Dan has this thing where Dan narrates to William everything, so it has to be written down in words.
Well, the most jacked Mulligan it's really good to see.
Who's the most jacked? What? William.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Arnold Classic UK stadium, fully empty. And to be honest, it was a lot bigger than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like a footnote kind of show.
Yeah, because this is in the expo as well. Or the expo's out there.
Yeah, so the expo's out there. This is just the Giant show, and the seating. Look at this. There's all seats up there. The stage is over here, and it's proper Arnold. Like it's got the
colours and stuff.
The pillars. It's really exciting. Obviously, Giants Live are running the show, so it's going to be a good, fun show. And yeah, this is one of the biggest things about shooting this dark. Is obviously these guys have their film crews. I mean, yeah, so
it's been massive.
They have their film crews, and we're just our little film crew. We're not allowed to get in the way. So we need to it's all about logistics and finding out where we're allowed to do it. And because there's like a big camera there, we'd be in the line eye of all the cameras if we're not careful. So, but look at this massive crane. So they've got a crane, they've got 6 cameras up front. And then they have big operators as well.
Jordan's got 2 cameras now.
Yeah, Danny, you excited about this?
Yeah, man, it's going to be sick. Really excited.
So yeah, the day carried on, and we saw crowds like this. It was like, I know people will think it's ridiculous, it was like the Beatles were in town. Honestly, we was trying to walk through these places and they were just being mobbed. People were launching themselves at Tom and Luke. And to say what they've achieved that in the year is what is mind-blowing, but here's the crazy thing. None of the shows that they've competed at and won this year have even been shown on TV yet. So that's where a lot of the interest comes from the wider public. So when that comes out, it's going to get even crazier. Luke is gunning for the World's Strongest Man title. Tom is gunning for the World's Strongest Man title. That battle alone is going to amplify them to another height. So I can't even think it's going to get bigger than what it is right now. They're going to be bigger than where they are right now. When the documentary comes out, I really think that is going to be one of the biggest catalysts for them. And that's just my opinion, but I think that's going to be huge for them. And that's not even out yet. You know, their YouTube is just growing every single day. Their business is growing every single day. They are genuinely at the start of this explosion and this career that they've created. They're at the very, very start of it. And I genuinely think they're going to change the sport in a way that nobody has. I believe that. That's what I believe. They are genuinely at the start of it. And if you take a step back and really look at it, I think everyone would say that they're at the start of this. This is the beginning of this. So much stuff hasn't come out yet. And it's just inspiring to me that Tom sat down there and predicted, I'm going to hit on the podium in 2020, I'm going to be number 1 in 2021. He said that 2 years before. Luke is saying, I'm going to win World's Strongest Man in 2022. I will be World's Strongest Man. He said, I will be Europe's Strongest Man.
So, there's the Giants Live show. Wow, what a competition.
Yeah.
Thank you again to the Giants Live team. Amazing hospitality. They looked after us as always. Thank you for letting Mulligan Brothers in. Performances from everyone was amazing. Luke and Tom. Luke really hurt. I'm thinking he's hurt himself a bit there.
And
so
he needs to be careful with Britons.
And Tom just got, I think the competition fatigues just set in for him. So yeah, both the boys pulled out, I think, after the second one.
Yeah.
Second event.
Luke's was first.
But
to be fair to the boys as well, is that I know they were gutted about doing it, and it's not something that they'd had planned to do at all. Like, I know they felt f***ing awful about it, and they've made a point of like hanging around and having photos with as many people as possible. And I know they're hanging around at the moment to do photos and stuff. And yeah, just I feel feeling for the boys, because I think obviously with the lockdowns and everything that's been happening, the competitions have been packed in as much as possible, and everyone's trying to make as many competitions happen as fast as possible. And like, I think the athletes are kind of taking the brute force of it right now.
Yeah, they're trying to go to as many as they can.
So yeah, I think everyone just appreciates the fans, and I think the fans understood and appreciated that the boys were doing as many photos as possible, and like were really apologetic about it. And yeah, it is what it is. How did the shooting go for you, Neve?
Really good. I actually got on the cameras a couple of times as well, on the Komodo.
You stole my camera?
Yeah, because you was in the crowd, and then I was like filming
really
Dan,
good.
watching Luke, watching Tom, and it was good.
Absolutely amazing. For me again, managed to speak to a few of the show producers about the documentary. It's always, for me, inspiring to get down to the shows and speak to producers and people who've worked in the industry and made documentaries before, and just get their advice on the doc. And everyone's so helpful at Giants to like try and help me. And well, in the strongman world in general, like everyone's been so helpful to us all across all the competitions. And I just really thank the strongman community. Like, everyone just wants to make a good strongman documentary to help the sport, and it's exactly what we want to do as well. Moving forward, like making multiple docs, that's the same thing. We want to just try and help the sport. So thank you to the guys, and like, it's given me a lot to think about for the documentary. It's always back to the drawing board with a lot of things, and it's given me some things to think of.
Thank you to them even like letting us shoot so much, and just being,
and the access that they've given us, and the free reign.
It was good to see Simon, Gab, Kush, Sinead, everyone.
I was going to say that. And no, it wasn't good to see Kush actually, and Gab. Wow, that's the show wrapped up. You got! Yo, I don't do jump scares, Kush. Oh no.
I thought you seen her coming too.
Because right at the end, they snuck up to the car and jump scared me, as you've seen in the vlog already.
Yeah.
So no, it wasn't actually that good. I almost had a heart attack.
The attention the boys are getting. Like,
It's crazy. So I mean, obviously we shot it for the documentary. I was probably about 20 foot away from Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
But he was like behind a wall, so I didn't know he was there. I didn't see him, but the process, the documentary is continually growing. So I feel like we've shot the first documentary. I feel like it's done, but at the same time, I'm getting advice from a lot of people talking about, continue shooting. We continue shooting anyway. Through until Worlds next year. That was always the plan, and I think we'll probably wrap it up around there. But the reason we're continuing shooting is because we look like we're shooting a second one, but it could be part of the first one. It's so difficult to call right now. I want this documentary to be groundbreaking, and I already feel like it is. I don't know, really difficult to call. But yeah, anyway, I've come away super motivated. The way these brands are running their merchandise, so I don't know why Mulligan Brothers can't do that. I don't see why it can't do that. I don't see why Mulligan Brothers can't sponsor athletes and help finance athletes' careers, help inspire more people. That's always the plan. I don't see why that can't happen, and it will happen.
Anyway, what did I think of the Arnold Classic? I'll wrap up on thinking with the Arnold Classic. Obviously, Tom and Luke really had a bit. I don't think he's letting off. Luke doesn't like to say how hurt he is. I don't think he's letting people know but how hurt he is. But, it is what it is. And Tom struggled to compete as well through fatigue. It's been a lot of comps, and I know they were gutted that they couldn't carry on, but I know they signed everyone's t-shirts and took everyone's photos. But yeah, it was really good. I was gutted for Novikov. I've got a soft spot for Novikov. I really like the guy, so I was gutted that it went to the stone off, the times on the stone off. So they drew on points and he lost on the stone off. So that was a bit gutting, but well done to everyone who competed. Well done to Evan, and well done to Novikov for performing as always. Unbelievable show to the Giants Live team. Thank you for having us down there. You're the best. Well done to Neve on the shoot. Hi Simon. Hi Gab. Two great cameramen. There was loads of camera guys down there. Thanks for meeting us. Thank you to Kush for helping shoot the vlog. And yeah, shout out to Luke and Tom for literally inspiring millions of people. Well done. As always, guys, thank you for watching today's video. We're sponsored by the Inspire Change t-shirt, which is only available at mulliganbrothers.com, which is linked down below. And buying it supports the documentary. It supports projects with people like Billy Billingham and Ollie Ollerton and Bugsy Malone, and flying over to across the world. We've got an unbelievable interview lined up. I'm not allowed to announce it yet, but we've got some unbelievable interviews lined up, and it helps support projects like that because we don't make money from the mini documentaries. It's all through YouTube revenue and t-shirt sales and all that kind of stuff. So everyone who's been watching, subscribing, notification bells, buying the t-shirts, thank you. You're the best. As always, thank you for watching. Go follow me on Instagram. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Go into Instagram actually and follow me. I'm trying to get to 2,000 followers. I'm trying to get to 10, but let's get to 2 first.